Hello, 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 touche! This week on Cover Slingers we'll be swashbuckling and hearing the sound of steel clashing against steel as it's sword fighting theme week. I'm your host, the Greyman, the dashing D'Artagnan of this show, and the following are all lackeys of the evil Cardinal Richelieu. First off, we have less flashing blades in 17th century France and more flashing his genitals in Walmart. It's Metarog!
True. That is true. Not allowed in Walmart anymore.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
It's the savage Metarog.
The mighty sword Excalibur was pulled from a stone to proclaim a king. Well, I proclaim that this guy is the king of pulling crappy comics out of his arse. It's Suddenly Comics.
I've got a lot of comics. I've got a lot of comics up my arse today.
Okay, this guy always brings a gun to a sword fight, but tragically, he's only firing blanks. It's Rayman the Silencer Man.
There it is.
There you go.
That does not fire blanks.
You Americans,
it's a Nerf gun. It won't hurt anybody.
Stop showing your pink sword, mate.
Okay. Okay, cutlasses, claymores, falchions, and sabres are all types of sword. If this guy were a sword, he certainly wouldn't be the sharpest. It's Bill from Comic Mag's Musings. Definitely the dullest knife in the scabbard.
It's dull.
Definitely the dullest knife.
Definitely dull.
And here to probably talk about pork stool, it's our filthy-minded judge, Matilda Gothica.
Yay!
I kind of missed what you said. I'll have to watch it on the replay.
I don't know if anyone heard what I said. Did anyone hear what I bloody well said? Probably not. No, my computer. Anyway, let's get this show started.
Hi, Jackson.
Let's get this show started with... There you go.
Right, I'm going to use a technique Narman used a few weeks ago, which is a preemptive Conan strike. So we're doing sword play. I think we may see a few Conan covers from somebody called Bill. So I'm getting my Conan.
God, Mr. Davian, don't imply anything.
I'm getting my Conan out of the way before anybody else can nick it. There we go.
Pull out your Conans, people.
It's Red Sonja and Conan battling it out with swords, and the swords are clashing. There you go. A great looking sword play here. Sword battle, sword fight between Red Sonja and Conan.
A good metaphoric dick measuring contest.
Yes, indeed, Matilda. I think they're about equal.
I just want to mention now, by the way, that when the jury comes to vote, they have to put the full title of the slinger. So
no, they don't. They don't.
No,
they don't.
Yeah, you can
otherwise,
just
count.
If you're voting for me, it's Mark MARK, which
nickname Bill BILL. Always remember that. One letter short.
You'll
just
notice
the full name of the slinger. There's no confusion. That's what I say. The full name of the slinger. That's the only way to go. Anyway, Matilda. Anyone got any critiques about that one? It's not a bad one. It's not,
it's one of the later ones, I guess, if that's all Mark has. But
yeah, I suspect that Bill's secretly crying into his soda pop.
That's from his subgenre of penis measuring coverage.
We see parts of swords. We see the cut off middle part of two swords.
But it is sword fighting.
Sword fighting. They've both got a sword.
It could be back then. It could have been some kind of mating ritual, for all we know.
Well, sort of.
I imagine their mating ritual would have been very violent.
In battle with Red Sonja, not in love grip with Red Sonja.
Have you been in relationships before, Mark? There are battles, trust me.
Sonja says you have to defeat her in battle to bet her down.
Roger is lasciviousness. Everything's got to be sex when it comes to it. It's disgraceful, eh?
I know, it's Roger.
Look in the mirror.
That's the way his mind thinks,
Exactly.
I mean, with Sonja and Conan, you have to wonder if they've done it before.
That's how he is.
Mm-hmm.
I show a nice
Right.
innocent comic
Now-
of two
Roger
people
has to
trying to
go.
murder each other, and all you can do is make it dirty.
All spare and
I
love
am
and war.
surprised though
That's
Mr. Bill wasn't the first one to pull a Conan.
Not all mating rituals are sexual, by the way. Some are very, very, naturally kind of violent.
Hey, Roger's an expert on the subject. I can't deny him.
Usually between the males.
Yeah, we found your expertise, Roger. We found your research, your years of research, in the late hours of night when the missus is asleep. We
Oh boy, you walked yourself into that one, Mr. Metarog.
True.
Yeah, I can't win but losing.
That's true.
All right. Now, yes, we don't see the whole sword, but that's a really intense close-up fight, and it's
Mark's
very
heard that a lot.
sexy. So I will give this one a 9.
Thank you.
The art, fantastic.
Mm-mm.
Although the more of the swords would have been better, still very intense.
Okay, full swords. I can manage those.
Very observant of you.
I've got to say, I don't think the length of sword that is being shown is really relevant. As long as there are swords fighting, I think that's
Yeah,
I mean,
you
like,
said
to
that
see
throughout
the
your
whole
whole
sword.
life.
Yeah, everybody has
See
an
the whole
opinion,
sword.
Greg. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Grey Man says it's not the length of the sword;
Exactly.
it's the battle within. Yeah.
I think we're about to see a
Exactly.
powerful sword.
Exactly. It's not the length of the sword; it's the fight of the sword. That's the one. That's the one.
If a guy has a dagger, does that mean the women say he has a great personality?
Rayman, would you care to answer that?
No.
Exactly. I've got a mass.
No comment.
I'm not gonna answer that.
My personality is both length and girth. Trust me.
Are you gonna go or not, Ray? We're waiting on
You
you.
gotta stop talking. Jesus, Grey Man. All right.
It's a shame. It's a shame Gray can't get a word in edgeways. Isn't it?
All right, Rayman's
it's hard work.
Take a start.
Taking a sabbatical here.
Rayman, then. He's too busy getting drunk.
So, it's NA beer, non-alcohol.
Oh.
Sword versus
Okay.
sword versus sorcery in the epic tradition of Conan. But this is not a Conan book. This is the Golden Voyage of Sinbad.
Oh.
They're not fighting.
Yes,
Okay.
they are. Look, he's right there.
I'll say that.
And he's fighting.
There. Yeah, I see
He's
it.
taking on 6 swords. What do you call those
Shiva.
6-armed people?
That's
I'd say they're
Unless they
Kali?
have those
That could be
Indian
Kali.
goddess.
Right. And look,
Could
you
be a
got a
Shiva.
one-eye.
Shiva Kali.
Over
Kali.
here, you got a one-eye Metarog. I mean Metator. I meant Metator, not Metarog.
Metarog.
And he's fighting Sinbad. You see all the swords?
Okay, yeah, that on the
Sinbad.
that would be the left. That one counts. The other one is isn't he
The one-
trying to hit him with a
All I
bat?
can say.
Yes, a club.
That's
Bless you,
right.
Iris
Roger's
Steve.
hitting him with a bat.
Bless you, Mr. Matteron.
There is
Yeah.
definitely some sword fighting going on there.
I
All
use
can say
concussive
is commend
weapons,
Rayman
you know.
for drinking no alcohol beer because he wants
It's
I use
6 swords
concussive
against
weapons.
1. 6 swords against 1. He's got 6 arms. He's got 6 swords in him.
I think
Against
it's a
one.
she.
It could
Roger's
be her.
allergic to poorly drawn covers.
Yeah, I believe so. I think it's
Hey, that's
Like one of
John
those,
Romata cover.
yeah,
Indian
it's like Carly.
goddesses.
Yeah.
I mean, it takes
John
a lot of
Romata.
Yeah,
I ain't never
George
heard of him.
Tuckus.
It's a what?
I love his hotels.
You say Ramata, he says Ramita. Let's call the whole thing off.
You say
Ah,
tomato,
Romano.
I say tomato.
But Ramada and Ramita are very different.
Ramita.
Oh, I want to see you.
Potato, patata.
All right, now we have some. We do have a sword fight. That is where the background. The other one, he's fighting with a club. So
Yeah.
that doesn't really
Don't-
count.
Now, don't look at
It
that
says
side.
sword on.
You
I'll
can't
look at the
unsee
other.
it, Matilda.
I'll look at the left. But yeah, the left counts today. That is a large number of swords, so that is impressive. But it would have been a lot more impressive if it was in the foreground than in the background. We got our boy Sinbad looking like he really needs to take a shit.
Doesn't he though?
Like Scott
Spider-Man.
said.
He's the Spider-Man of.
Yeah.
You did. You didn't see all the gold at the bottom?
Okay, when the
Oh
subject
God!
when the subject is constipation, Ray, bring that one back. You're going to win.
That one gets a
True.
10 for constipation.
Yeah.
But I will give this one an 8.
Thank you, my dear. Thank you.
Okay. I
Next,
think if I saw a
victim.
giant six-armed
Thank you.
I'd want to go to the toilet as well, personally, but there you go.
You wouldn't be in the battlefield in the first place, Mr. Gray.
All right.
Avoid it.
For better or for worse, we've all seen this sword. This is the champion sword fighter, undefeated. And of course, I'm talking about Crazy Clown from Moon Knight, always taking on all comers.
That's a dagger.
No, that's not it. That's not our.
We
That's
don't
not our
need a
time.
literal
That's-
dick measuring
That's
contest,
kind of still
Mr.
fighting
Bill.
up in holy school.
No, we've
You
got
too,
Roscoe. What's
Roscoe.
going on? We've
Hey,
got
Roscoe.
a little
Sorry for your
known,
loss, Roscoe.
barbarian by name of Conan.
Shocking.
Conan, issue number 31.
Mike Manola cover.
With Mike Mignola. Is that? Yeah, you know what? You're right. That is a Mike Mignola cover.
Oh,
I hadn't noticed.
Shameful. Shameful.
Yeah.
I
You
hadn't
evil
noticed.
man.
Pandering is so shameful on this show, I tell you.
I need to get that one too.
Bill, were you complaining
No,
mine was
no.
a modern Conan? Because that one is more modern than my one.
But this one's
Oh, is
pretty.
that the
looking.
new one that came?
The art on
came
this
out, I
one's
think?
good, Mark. That's
It-
that's the difference, sir.
Well, I do quite like Mignola. I do agree.
You know? Wait,
Is it
Mignola.
Mignola or Minola? I think it's Minola.
Those
According to Mark, it's Mignola.
who knows?
I didn't know he had an R at the
Yeah.
end of his name.
Who
I don't
knows?
think he has an R either.
All I
Oh,
can say
no.
is those skeleton swords look as dull as Bill's personality.
Hey, don't insult those swords that way.
Hey, it's the coloring, Mr. Gray. It's the color. Oh, I
Yeah,
wonder
they
if
just
Dave
look like,
Stevens
they look
painted it.
like clubs and swords to me. They're so like, the lighting of the cover. They could be clubs for all I can tell,
No, those are
Hard to say.
swords.
Now that was part of an AOK from the Jackson Roy Kerr.
Jackson, you didn't
Ooh.
send me that one.
Ah.
I'm offended.
Now he's trying to get the. Now he's trying to get the.
Now he's
audience.
pandering to the jury, too. Yeah. I mean,
So he's
I don't
I'm
got-
a
think it's gonna
panderer
be
and a
as effective.
panhandler.
a double whammer.
Oh, you pulled out Roscoe's favorite comic with the clown.
I knew it was. Yes, absolutely.
Who doesn't love to start a show with clown dick? All right, now we do have an almost sword fight. Though Code is more focusing on beating the snake, but still, that is still a sword fight. And that is a Mike Manola cover, so I'm already pleased. I will give this one a 9.
All right.
Mr. Bill, next time more sword fight.
that was
Okay,
2
what's
points
up?
for the Mignola.
Over to you, Roger, old boy.
I don't know how you sleep at night, Bill. I really don't. But anyway.
Like a
No,
man.
it
With the
stands
window
for
open.
act of kindness,
With the
Scott.
window
No,
open.
I mean, he's so transparent. It's like like glass, But anyway, all right. So here we have sword fighting in the future. Not only in the future, but by alien and semi-mutants here on Earth.
Ooh.
We have Amazing Adventures number 25
Oh,
with Killraven with that short sword, and we have Scar with that middle missing eye with
Okay.
his.
Wait, can you bring it closer? I can't tell what the
where's
character's
the-
head looks like.
he hears that a lot.
Is he wearing go-go boots?
They are go-go boots.
He had the
Good
go-go
friend.
boots.
Well,
I
they're
can't
hip
figure out what
boots,
that the head looks like.
He was a
Very
Is
nice.
in there somewhere?
he was a gladiator in an arena, so he had to take care of those lower quadrants for people who would
Wow.
slash down there. So
And you want to complain about Red Sonja's armor bikini? Look at what that blonde guy's wearing. I mean, that's not even covering the pecs.
No.
Is that Murder Crow? Is that who that is?
no,
I
that's
think he is
Scar
wearing go-go
and
boots.
Killraven.
Oh,
Notice Scar with that broadsword up there and the short sword held by Killraven down there.
that's one of the worst comics you could have.
Uh-huh.
That's one of the worst
Uh-huh.
comics you could have.
Hey, can you show the face of the other one again? I can't figure out what the head looks like.
It's just a big hole in the top of his head there. See that? Just a hole.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Instead of a nose or an eye, he's got that hole there. Yeah.
How the fuck does he see?
He was a gladiator. My missus was glad. No, I won't finish that sentence.
It's
Yeah, you
comic
know,
books
yeah.
Matilda.
For the
Comic
score.
books Matilda. Who knows how he sees? That's actually a mutant of some sort, by the way.
All right, then that somehow makes sense. I will say though, I love the other guys wearing go-go boots.
That's nepotism.
How is that nepotism? I'm waiting.
Because
Gray is trying to disparage it. That's why it's nepotism.
he's showing other mutants. That's nepotism, surely.
I mean, it is a
Is
sword
it
fight.
nepotism when you give your children an easy path in life by getting them the same business?
Well,
It could be any family.
It
Yeah.
was just it was, yeah.
All right,
A
never
mutant
mind.
showing a mutant. You know,
So we have a futuristic sword fight, which is
Sort of.
exciting.
Well, they're using swords.
His swords aren't as big and noticeable, though. But I do like
No.
the other guy's silly outfit.
Yeah.
But still, that's a pretty decent sword fight.
Not really.
Although whoever drew the guy's head should have done a better job. You can't tell what the fuck's happening.
Mhm.
I'll give this one an 8.
More than
Okie
fair.
dokie.
More than
There?
fair.
An 8 for that one. Right then, let's have some good old-fashioned fencing with Batman. Blades. Even the name of the title of the story is to do with sword fighting.
Ah,
The
nice.
Dark Knight. Look at that shadow on the wall. Look at that beautiful moon. Look at that red sky. And here we see the flashing blades of the Cavalier
That's Zorro?
and Batman. The
Look at
Cavalier
that lazy
pretended
background.
to be a good guy, but he was a liar. He would pretend to be a good guy, but really he was a criminal. And then Batman
Yeah.
finally takes him to task. And the blades
they're fencing.
basically, and also think about it, Batman's origin is tied into Zorro because he watched the film Zorro. So this is Batman channeling his inner
Yeah.
Zorro origins.
What happened to Batman's? What happened to Batman's chest there? It looks like he puffed up with like a balloon.
Yeah, it does.
I think it's just the angle.
I don't think so, Roger. I think you're just
think it's
making
the
up
Irish.
rubbish. to try
I
and-
think he got. I think he was. I think he had too many tacos. He got heartburn.
I think you might be right.
I know, I don't imagine
so
Alfred would allow
constrictive,
Bruce
yeah.
to eat tacos.
Well, you
Those
know,
are some fanciful
whatever
screamers.
spicy food
Maybe
floats
taco
your boat,
juice.
you know, it gives you heartburn. That's what he ate.
I mean, it's a sword fight, but it's not great art, is it?
Mm-mm.
It's
That's an
damn great
understatement.
sword
Mark.
I quite like the art.
Oh, okay.
all the best swashbuckling movies ever.
Yeah, Mark meant it's good art. It's just not
There
a
you
great
go.
sword fight.
It's Errol Flynn. It's Errol Flynn. It's Basil Rathbone. It's the great. It's the Three Musketeers. It's the great fencing fight with rapiers.
He's overselling it.
That was our first fencing fight we had.
Those,
so
those
far.
look more like eppies to me.
That was an offensive fight. You're right.
Well, I love it. I love Batman fighting fencing with the villain, and the villain looking like Zorro. The whole scene is epic. 10.
Oh,
Mm.
for that hot garbage.
Well,
I have to say,
well
I've
judged,
noticed.
Matilda.
I've noticed a change here. We've lost the gracism from the
Yeah,
jump.
we have.
Yeah,
We need to
right.
bring it back.
And she's-
Bring back.
Yeah,
all-
I mean,
she's
I got
all
to disagree with that score,
Right.
Matilda, but okay.
She's gone
You know what?
great
You know,
way.
what can I say?
It was my large personality that did it.
Yeah, that must have been it.
I mean, the He-Man shirt.
Okay,
helps.
jury. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. It's jury vote now. Not that we need that. Jury vote now, please. Let us
I think
know
I look
which one
down
you
there.
preferred the most and think deserve an extra point.
All right, let's see. Not sure to look on YouTube or on StreamYard. Sometimes StreamYard's faster.
Thank you, Scott.
All right, 1 vote for Mr. Metarog.
You're better than that, Scott.
That's right. So vote for me the next time as well.
Scott, you're the entire jury at the moment, so that's what I'm going to win with 1 vote.
Oh, yeah.
Please retract your vote.
Jack,
And
All right,
think about
another
it.
one
Jack's
for Mr.
there,
Metarog. No, we have more. Jackson.
Hey,
has
Surly
wait,
Tim,
wait.
been a while.
Hey,
buddy.
Tim.
How you
Hello,
doing?
Mr. Tim.
Gray got a vote.
Yay!
Was that-
Okay, yeah, 1 for Mr. Gray.
vote for me.
So we have 2 for
Hey,
Mr.
thank you, Eric.
Metarog, 1 for Mr. Gray. Oh, another 1 for Mr. Metarog. All right, so Mr. Metarog's in the
All
lead.
right. Thank you, guys.
Criminal.
I
Criminal.
think that's everyone.
Criminal.
Don't tell me-
And you
don't tell me
chose
what-
what it too, Bill.
On a kill
So
rate
you're an accomplice of
Oh,
something.
no, we have another 1 from Roscoe.
Hey, thank you, my friend.
Have you been jury tampering? Come on, you won last week from jury tampering. I can't believe
Yeah.
you did 2 weeks in a
Yeah.
row
You
as
pay him
well.
off.
Tampering, please.
Well, you were second, Mr. Gray.
Exactly, jury tampering.
Right.
Tampering.
Okay. So next up,
It
we've
gives them
got
a secret.
a proper sword fight cover, not like Zorro. It is Zorro.
All right.
There we go, Zorro.
Zorro!
Sword, look at that,
There
and
it
it
is.
is really
You really like close-ups of swords, don't you, Mr.
yes, flashing,
Yeah,
flashing
That's been said
blades.
about him.
There we go, hitting
Yeah.
together.
You got to see his search history.
Well, I read a Zorro comic a few weeks ago, and I knew the
suspect-
series that came out.
Looking at
And not only that,
Zorro
on
on
the
this
back
cover, I
cover,
think his
on
need
the back
is
cover, we've got
in
flash
that
as well.
cover.
There you go.
That is nice. Oh, hello, Eric.
Surely the classic sword fighting cover.
Yeah.
A classic
Nice, more
sword fighter.
fencing.
A
More fencing
classic sword
indeed.
fighting character
There
as
you
well.
go. There you go. Look.
Is that a Liefeld cover? Who did that?
No, this is an early.
How can it be a live film when there's no pouches?
No, this is an early Magnola cover.
Where are
Bill.
the pouches? No, it's not. I assure you it's not.
I'm
Sound
lying.
off for his
I-
slander of Mike Mignola.
I
Shameless.
would not try to pander to the judge by putting up Magnola covers.
I think you were homaging that Spider-Man cover on that one, Matilda. Spider-Man 1 cover, the homage there, I think.
Is that a
Blowing
homage?
their own.
Drivers
Somebody
in
needs to move their
Israel.
car, please.
No,
Yeah.
I'm joking.
All right, so it's all the time. Bloody people, they're just hurrying to die quicker.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Another close-up and some more fencing. I will say that does look very intense. They could have done more with the background, to be fair, but it is a close-up. Oh, they are drawn there. I do like that Zora has blue eyes, though. But the face could have been a bit better. I will give this one an 8.
More than it deserves.
They say that about Mark quite a lot. The face could be a bit better, but there you go. That's just the way it happens. Okay, then. Talking of faces that could use some improvement, it's Ray's turn for his next comic book.
Wow,
There you go.
Mr. Ray's face, as great as it is.
Here we go again.
Are you
Ray.
going to go with that, Ray?
From the creator of Conan.
Uh-huh.
Oh, the
Uh-huh.
Destroyer.
Ooh.
Look at the skull in the background. It's a sword
sword
against
made
a
of
flaming
fire.
sword.
Holy shit.
A flaming sword.
If
against
only
a
it were sword versus flaming sword covers. Darn it. Just missed
It's
it.
still a sword, Mr. Bill.
Oh.
Also, how'd they get away with Cole looking exactly like Conan?
Well, Cole came out first.
Ah,
Right.
my bad.
The other way around. Most people confuse that. Yeah.
Well, how did they get away with making Conan look like Cole?
Well, I mean, they were pulps first, so it was just all text.
It was just all text.
Right,
yeah.
describe.
Ah. Got it.
I think Conan, is it Conan that came about because the discarded Cole book and he eventually rewrote it for Conan, or was it the other way around? Something like that.
That is correct.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That is
Was it with
awesome.
this Axe I Rule? Was it that song? Film book? I can't remember now.
That is right. Coleman.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yes, colon problem.
No,
Coleman.
They're separated by about 10,000 years, though.
Conan.
Yeah, ages. True.
Yeah. They did meet a couple of times though, but there you go. That's comic books for you.
That must have been funny. Everyone thought they were twins.
They were sorceress means. They met through sorceress means, basically.
Well, anyway, that is fucking awesome. We have a sword made of literal fire. 10.
Ah, thank you, my dear.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Thank you.
Well, that was one. That was not one way.
That was awesome.
Okay, then from a flaming sword to a flaming, I don't know. It's Bill.
Oh, we kind of match, Mr. Bill. You're wearing blue. I'm wearing pink today.
Yes, I figured they complemented one another. All right. We have a great sword fight on an even greater cover by Mr. Kane. We have John Carter, Warlord of Mars.
Ooh.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Oh, yeah.
I want to know how she runs around.
That one,
and
right?
those things don't fall
Did
off.
you perhaps choose that one, Raymond?
Yeah.
Yep. That means yeah.
Yeah, there he is.
Oh, look at that.
He's got it too.
I've caught me a rayfish.
Did
and I'm
this is
reeling
the
him
same?
out.
Yeah, look at that. Look at all
The
the
creator of
swords. Hey,
Tarzan.
bring them up
Did
closer.
Tarzan and John Carter ever meet up? Did
John
Tarzan
Carter
and Carter
is
ever meet up? Does
fantasy.
anybody know?
Well, I don't have any spine ticks. How about you, Bill?
Unlikely.
Mine's better.
Yeah, I got some
yeah.
spine ticks. Unlike
Great.
you and Roger, I
Go
read
by
my
Great.
comics, sir.
Okay, so he's fighting them as they're riding a giant lizard thing. I want to know is how does Deja Forest just run around and those things just don't fall off?
Many an
Gravity
adolescent
on
has
Mars
wondered
is
the
less.
same thing, Matilda.
The gravity on Mars is less and everything bounces up higher on Mars, if you've ever seen the film.
Yeah, there's less gravity
she
there,
has,
apparently.
Maybe she has special glue, so she just glues them on.
Yeah.
I will say that must be very freeing not having to worry about your bra.
Mm-hmm.
And that's from the creator of Tarzan.
That's true.
Oh. Anyway,
Another
that's
folk
a running action sword fight. Now, the sword's could have been bigger, but still, very epic. I will give it a 9.
All right.
She probably
Sword
used
fight
super
on
glue.
Beastback. All right, then. Let's go over to Roger.
All right. So I previously showed sword fighting in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Let us go down to the past now.
Maybe we don't.
Feudal Japan
Huh?
and Bushy Tales number 2 with these that
Bushy
very
Tail.
unique looking
Isn't that the story of
very unique looking half-size sword. And yes, you're going to say this is no sword fight. Well, that's because this is a wraparound cover. And you see the long sword of that monstrous-looking ogre trying to get that young lady.
You're always looking for long swords,
Would
aren't you,
look like
Roger?
would have long swords.
Right.
Roger collects covers with long swords. Dirty bird.
There's
And
bright-eyed
women with
Roger with his
really
bushy
large
tail.
breasts, apparently. Because, I mean, she needed special armor, you can see.
Correct.
Right? How many euphemisms can you have? Bushy tails,
Okay.
long swords. It's kind of getting disgusting, Roger.
That is the title, Bill. That's not a euphemism. That is the actual. I know reading is hard for you, my
That
friend.
should be a
Bushi Bushy tail. Yes.
Yeah, it's as hard as steel.
Exactly. What a dirty bird.
That should be a euphemism, though. That's fantastic.
Bushi is Japanese for warrior. For those of
Oh.
uninitiated,
I
you can
know
ask
this
Scott.
thing.
He knows,
I'm
right?
kidding.
Yes, correct.
Oh, really? Shinobi's the peril.
So what do you think of wolves with bright eyes and bushy tails?
Hey, Kenneth.
So it's not ninjas. Interesting. Hello, Kenneth. Now, I will say now the background very dull, just white. But
Yeah.
you know, what are you gonna do?
Really plain.
Could have thrown in the background there, but still, that I love how she's mid-flight. She's about to attack him. That is not a bad sword fight. I will give it an 8.
Not a good one either. You got lucky with that one.
Thank you, dear.
Okay, this comic book reminds me of one of my good friends from the comic book community. Every now and again, him and his missus get together and show some slab openings, and they try and guess the grade. It's the she samurai versus her husband to the death. That reminds me of their unboxings that they do.
Of whose?
The she samurai versus her husband to the death.
Mr. and Mrs. Musings.
It reminds me of Mr. and Mrs. Musings. Their opening.
I missed what couple you were talking about.
Notice you haven't seen her in a video for a while.
There you go.
Yeah, Mr. Bill buried her in the Cave of Comics.
There's no way that could happen because there's no way Bill can get lucky like that again.
Yeah.
There's zero chance of that happening again.
Look at that.
She's making a coffin out of slabs for him. We know it. We all know it. You don't think they live near the desert for a reason?
Bill probably
go for a walk through the desert.
I probably has armed guards around her, you know, just in case anybody else gets in there.
There's no action in that, is it? It just looks like they've just got lent the swords against each other.
Clanging the
swords.
They're not actually fighting, are they? There's no clash of the swords.
I think it's foreplay, isn't it, Mark?
They're fighting. It's not a moving picture, Mark. They can't do moving
But you can have this sort of effect here.
All you have there is
not a moving picture.
Running towards
sword. That's no difference from this.
Yeah, I think that's foreplay.
Well, there's some torn
I
cover.
agree with Bill.
And then you've got in the back there.
Something Mark never thought
you and
he'd
Mrs.
say.
Musings get up to in your own time. Between you and Mrs. Musings, I don't need to know about your crossing swords. There you go. It's your business. I didn't realize you had a sword.
Imagine sorting out problems like that when you and your wife can both sword fight.
Well, you know, you'd probably have less problems.
Well, but the arguments would be fucking cool.
You take out the aggressions that way, so.
And then the kids can say in school, my mom beat dad in a sword fight yesterday.
What an extremely intelligent jury we have. Have I mentioned that before?
No. And you
well, I take that back after seeing Jackson's comment. I take it back. just some jury members.
Oh God.
I would do anything for comics, but I won't watch Bill.
Exactly. Meatloaf sang
but
about
he will polish a sword.
That's true.
All right.
Yeah.
Now that is another cool fight. Yes, there's no light of clash, but there isn't always. I mean, they have no sun on them, I guess you'd say. And still, that is very cool. Hey, husband and wife fighting. Bonus. I will give that one a 9.
Absolutely to the death. Thank you very much, Matilda. And of course, she's called Katana, which is the name of a sword. She's named, her character is named after a sword. Conan isn't a type of sword, is it? Zorro isn't a type of sword. Bushy Bloody Tail is the name of a sword. Katana is the name of a sword. So I think
there's
Katana is the name of a sword. Her name is Katana.
She's named there's after no bloody, Greg. But there's no bloody there.
Wow, he's on a roll.
Perfect sense for the jury to vote.
I know. Let's get Sabretooth on the next one.
Oh, man.
Sabretooth? Oh.
He's not named after a bloody sword. He's named after a type of
sabre, mate.
Ancient
mammal.
Well, a sabre counts. He's named
after a super predator.
All right, we have... oh, shit. I wasn't keeping track.
Ray's got 2, Gray's got 1.
I was looking at dudes on Instagram.
No, Ray's got 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1, 2.
Just follow.
1
Tim.
for you.
Follow
Yeah,
Tim,
3
folks.
for Mr. Ray. 1 for you. 1 for Mr. Bill. Jackson, you're slacking. Are you watching porn again?
Oh, geez.
Again implies he ever stopped watching it, Matilda.
This is Jackson's porn. This is Jackson's porn. We know it is.
He doesn't have time for that kind of stuff. He watches too many channels.
All right.
point.
Okay, another one for Mr. Ray. So it looks like Mr. Ray it is.
Ugh.
Thank you.
Well done, Ray.
Thank you. Thank you.
So that
was
hot garbage, Ray.
The only reason I'm not
Hey, it
getting
was
any
a
votes.
giant
From the
sword
creator of
made of
Conan.
flames. A giant sword made
Well,
of
let
flames,
Mark
I
show
repeat.
this comic and finish his sentence if he possibly can.
So I've decided the reason I'm not got votes is because my name was too long, so I've shortened it to Mark.
Right.
Too much effort.
We're going to go back.
Points is already earned.
We're going to go back in time to when swords were mighty. When the strongest sword ruled the land. When Brave and the Bold, number 18. And it's the
the mighty glare.
The mighty glare. I'm afraid it's in a slab. I can't take it out, Matilda.
Oh,
Sure, you could.
It's
You
the
can do it, Mark. A screwdriver's on
No
you.
one
It's
will
only
ever impress
plastic.
me like Mr.
A screwdriver.
Mann.
I've opened those suckers up all the time.
Silent Knight and the Viking Prince. And here we have a great sword
just say
fight.
it's all
And, it's a sword fight on horseback. One guy has been knocked off his horse, and his sword is broken in the middle of the fight.
Why do they look like they work for what's his name?
The Red Hood.
Mark knows all about having a break.
The one with the wings on his feet.
Oh, Namor.
Yeah, they look like they work for Namor.
Don't they, though?
Yeah, Namor's minions.
Yeah, it's a crossover. It's a one-time only crossover.
They are horsing around, just not in the way we thought they would.
That's true.
They do look like Atlanteans, Matilda. You're very correct.
I think Roscoe's trolling Mark.
Good point, Jackson. The jury brings up a good point.
No,
The sword is broken.
excuse me. This is an action photo taken during the fight.
Well,
I
I'm
was
watching on
reading
my
what the jury
side.
said, Mark. That wasn't my fault. That was just what the jury said. You know, you've got to go with the jury. I mean, you can flag off a jury if you like. I mean, go for it. You know, call them all the names under the sun, mate. I don't blame you.
Mr. Gray does all the time.
Yeah, Greyman's just
It usually
reporting the
works
news.
for you,
That's
Gray.
all
I'm
he's got.
showing the best sword fight covers here in the world, and I'm not doing very well. So I'm a bit disappointed.
Wow, I don't know about that.
All right, we have a sword
You
fight
think
on
you count
horses.
when you have a broken sword.
Are you done, Mr. Gray?
You need to get some pills for that.
I don't think anything can cure what I have.
Are you quite
right.
finished, Greyman? So
I was talking
Matilda
about
can
Mark.
speak? Goodness gracious.
All right. Well, now that is indeed very epic. They're on horses. The guy broke his sword, which could also be a euphemism, and I will give it a 10.
Oh, Matilda.
Ooh.
Oh,
Quite
my
right,
goodness.
too.
Ooh.
I just threw up
Wow.
a little in my mouth with that one.
Ooh.
Oh,
A little bit.
Ah, understandable. No guy wants his sword to break.
I know that's what happens with
All
All right,
jealousy.
let's interrupt. Let's interrupt Ray's snack time for his next comic book. Don't get crumbs on your comics, Ray.
Too late.
All right,
yeah, too late.
you ready for this, Matilda?
Well, I don't think we are, sir.
Here is an almost
Uh-huh.
naked
Yep.
sword fight.
Okay.
The
Ooh.
warlord.
Ah, now you speak my language.
Warlord versus Warlord.
Wait. Oh, he's versus himself, yeah? Or is
Yeah.
it two different? No, the same guy.
Rayman, yours is glary and wrinkly.
He hears that a lot, Mark.
That's why he thinks a non-alcoholic beer.
That's my kind of sword fight.
Yes. Look at those swords.
Yeah, that's
Oh, wait, is it like the same guy?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So is that really a sword fight? Can he be fighting himself, Matilda?
Yeah,
It
cool.
becomes philosophical.
Come on. What do you think? There's a mirror there?
Well, you are your greatest enemy.
Yeah,
I think he's fighting the shapeshifter from that series.
it's a form of self-abuse. that.
Philosophically,
Yes,
you really
it is.
fight yourself like that.
And I won't stand for condoning that. Not on this. show.
Self-flagellation.
Hey.
If you're on your own sword fighting, isn't that a euphemism for something? I mean, I'm not
And
saying.
look how long
it's
that
possible.
sword
I mean, I
is.
don't know.
Yeah, he does have power.
Oh yeah, it's not. Yeah. It's the personality that counts, Ray. We've already had that conversation.
Oh yeah, bondage cover. Where's Bob? Bob would be right here.
If you show 3 bondage covers, he magically appears.
Oh god, no one bring out any more bondage. This is not the show to have Bob on. We'd have constant dick jokes.
Tito, warlord.
More than we already
Tito
do.
Dustin. Yeah.
All right, now that is really cool.
Let's go.
And hey, it
Shame on
speaks
you.
to me. Half-naked men fighting with swords.
Gotta love
Yes.
Gotta love
Indeed,
it.
and our background's also cool. We have a lady in bondage, as well, also half naked. 10.
Oh,
Oh my dear.
I feel like I've just been run through by a
right.
sword with that one.
Yeah.
Well, I don't do that
That's-
kind of
that's like a-
service, but I can tell you who does.
That's like having a sword plunging your fundament. That score was.
All right.
I never disappoint.
That's true. Unlike Rayman, you never disappoint Matilda. And this is no disappointment. We have Cole and the Barbarians, number 3.
Ooh, a magazine.
Tis.
I love Red Sonja's face.
And I asked Rayman to put some
Can
blood on
we-
that sword for me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
Are the enemies not already dead? Is the sword fight
Who-
no longer
who
like
they
going?
Yeah, there was a
fighting?
sword fight.
Red
They might be
Sonja's,
dead.
Who they
I think
fighting?
this is the
There was a
most
sword
Red
fight.
Sonja's-
It's over.
Yeah, it's over.
There's-
I like that the third guy's
Roger,
out.
There's one more person. That's the vantage point. The person looking at him right now has 2 swords
No, that's
ready to continue the battle.
That's the viewers. That's the reader. For all we know,
Nice
those
try,
guys all
Bill.
died of dysentery. Those guys all died of dysentery or cholera.
Wait,
and
where
then
are
these
the
3
swords,
people rocked
Mr.
up. They're
Bill?
like, what's going on here?
Wait, Mr.
I think
What's
the blood
happening?
on the sword kind of takes that out of the equation, Gray.
That's right, Roger. You tell him.
Maybe you never cleaned it from the last fight, Roger. We don't know what kind of tool management these
That
people
blood would have dried up by now, Gray.
They're barbarians. Maybe they don't wash their swords on the regular. You know.
But yeah,
We
that
don't
is-
know
that
what
is-
happened
that is
there.
a more of a-
Just use it-
That's more of a carnage cover
know. We
than
don't
it is a sword fighting cover.
It's speculative. It's a speculative sword fight there. I can't say it's definitely a sword fight because everyone's dead apart from these 3 people who sit.
Everything about the show is speculative, Gray.
Is this a great cover? You better believe it is.
A young Mr. Bill in the back.
Agreed. Does it fit the theme?
Absolutely. I agree with
That
you. Roger.
is a great cover. I love the art style. I love Red Sonja's face. It looks very pretty.
Doesn't it?
But it already looks like the sword fight kind of ended.
They might have all eaten
All of
black
them.
armor.
Skeleton ghouls, whatever they are, already lying down. Yeah, they're all holding. Well, 2 of them are holding swords.
That's right.
And the third guy wasn't holding anything. You can't really see a
No.
sword fight. That art is fantastic, but
Isn't it?
there's no more much of a sword fight anymore.
And-
There's not even someone. It's not even
Bear
like
in
a
mind
Mike
also-
Manola cover where the skeletons are still standing and they have their sword drawn towards him.
Can we bury him? We've used that cover about 4 times already on this show as well.
I'm gonna give this one 7.
All right.
That art is fantastic, but it just doesn't fit the theme well enough.
Yeah, Bill, bring a sword fight coming next time.
The fight. That fight is an fight.
You know, when you cry wolf so many times, Bill, they won't come after 2 or 3. Anyway. So you want a sword fight? I got a sword fight. I'm talking to Matilda, Bill. Get out of there. Here we have a cursed ebony blade. Hey, Rob. Hey, Kyle. We have a cursed ebony blade, and we have the possessor of that blade using an energy lightsaber in Avengers annual number 22 with the Black Knight and Blood Wraith on the cover.
Me?
They have that one too.
It says so on the cover, Ray. It says so on the cover. Right there.
I'm looking at it.
Yes, absolutely.
I hope both of you didn't pick out that ugly cover.
It's another time the Ray's been gazumped there, I think. It's another time. Bad luck, Ray.
Hey.
I hope that was in your discard pile, Ray. Gee.
Hey, we got the card. I got the playing card too.
You got the card as well.
Yeah.
Ray doesn't like that one.
If Roger doesn't have the card, that's 2 points off, Matilda.
Yeah.
I do have the card. It's in my album though.
No, it doesn't count. It's not with the comics, sir.
Not with
We
the
don't
card.
need cards
In the album is it? Doing conveniently in the album. Just when you need
You want me to go grab? I'll go grab it. I'll go grab it just for you, Greg.
Don't you threaten us, Roger.
No, we don't need the card.
We've got a show to be getting on with. We can't wait for you all day.
Oh, that's funny.
I need to clip that later for personal usage for my videos.
Yeah.
All right. Now that is awesome.
Yeah.
I love there too in Dark Clothes. He has a green sword. That was kind of like Star Wars because this is kind of red. The other guy's kind of green.
Sort of.
That is very, very cool.
Not good.
I'm going to give that one. And they are in some kind of spaceship too, almost looks like. So I'm giving that one a 10.
Oh, my God.
Thanks, buddy.
One of the most fully drawn covers. Wow.
All right. Before I show my comic, can I just ask if I heard correctly? Matilda says she's going to get that picture of Roger waving his sword around for a personal use. That she said.
Yeah, I believe
That's
you.
what I
Yeah,
heard her say anyway.
she said. So.
Well, he's waving at it.
Well,
Yeah, I'm going to save it for my videos.
Matilda, too much information. What Roger does to get good scores between you and him, mate. We don't need to hear about it personally. Anyway, we've got another Batman.
Hey, you're going to be in that clip too.
Another sword fight in front of a flaming background here. It's Ra's al Ghul versus Batman.
Oh, we have them on the thumbnail.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say, Matilda, exactly like it's like a continuation of the same fight almost from the thumbnail. The excellent thumbnail that you chose so eloquently and brilliantly
He's
there.
pandering, Matilda.
You
can see right through him.
Skill and talent.
That was on
Good
my
choice.
reserve. I was pondering putting that on my reserve list, but it wasn't quite good enough.
Yeah, you were smart not to add it.
Yeah.
You were pondering, but you just were clever enough to pick it out. That's what it is. I know. Anyway.
How do we know that's not a severed arm?
Severs yet? I don't think we did.
Blood.
Yeah.
Well,
that's not a severed
this isn't
arm?
Blood Week. This isn't Blood Week here, Gray.
Well, it's fine, Jackson. I mean, I'm not slinging. I'm the judge.
Blood always comes down well.
All right. Now that
It
is
wasn't
very
big,
sexy.
but
I love
homage,
Betsy like that.
Homage to
Yes, I love how Betsy's looking. The sleeve is somewhat ripped.
Yeah,
He's standing in fire about to fight Rash, however the fuck you want to call him.
exactly.
I'm giving it a 9.
Exactly.
Really, Bill? Come on, man.
Exactly.
You have to do that every time, Bill. Come on.
Yep.
I've
He does.
heard that
Wouldn't
there's
be
a
doing
nice
if he didn't do it.
Have we had Shark Week? Didn't
Ooh, a
we?
long time ago.
Very, very
We
long.
did.
like 4 years ago, I think. Yeah, a long time ago.
I think we should
Time
do a
ago
Sharknado
indeed.
week.
Sharknado week.
I don't think we'll find any Sharknado covers.
Yeah, you might be right.
Only Ray could come up with 5 of those.
Yeah, I assume almost any theme Mr. Ray would find covers.
He has a Sharknado box, I guarantee you.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you see? I know, Ray.
If we did a theme of Professor Xavier dancing ballet while Magneto watches, it would also have 5.
Oh, he's got 2 boxes of that.
We got 3 for Rayman, 1 for Mark.
All right, we got 1 for Mr. Ray, another 1 for Mr. Ray, another 1 for Mr. Ray.
I think Ray's got it.
Yeah.
Another 1 for Mr. Ray, another 1 for Mr. Ray.
I think Ray's got it.
Whoa, the naked book works.
Yeah, but the fact that
Look at
we're
that.
with all the men.
Yeah.
Lock that information away, Rayman, for future use.
Yeah.
And we're
What I
from the
gotta say
judge and
is
jury.
Sigmund Freud would make a lot out of that choice. I've got to say, Sigmund Freud would make a lot out of your choices today, jury. Just know that.
Yeah,
He'd be scribbling his notes. Friends in
Very,
I would be making out of it, though.
right, guys. Forget Conan. Forget Kull.
Uh-huh.
Forget all these people you've seen with swords before. I am going to show you the greatest swordsman, the greatest barbarian in
All right.
comics.
Fair
There's
enough.
there's no dispute about it.
Gru.
I
McFarlane.
knew it.
Ah.
Gru.
Gru and Shakal. Shakal is his love interest. Well, Gru thinks she is, and it's
Are
great.
they fighting each other?
Shakal's back, and her front's cool too. Her front's
Wait, is she a cyclops?
no, she's not a cyclops. She's got 2 eyes.
Our eyes are close together, I think.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, one's
And
She's
you're
a-
throwing fire. It looks like she has 1 eye.
She's a biclops. Yeah.
By club.
Are they fighting? Is anyone
No
else
fighting, yes. Gru doesn't want to fight because he thinks he loves her, but she's got different ideas.
Well, can you have a fight with just one person?
Yeah, because he's got his sword out, hasn't he?
I will give the artist this. The boobs aren't bad.
The boobs are pretty good. Yeah.
It looks like he wants to run away. Yeah.
Oh, front's here too.
Looks like he's running from a
Very
fight
odd
to me.
angle.
Yeah, he could be
I
running.
don't want
It's
to
very
earth my
angry
ancient.
stand now to be fighting somebody. Normally you'd be facing them in a fight, but I don't know what's going on there.
Wait,
Looks like
wait,
they're
wait,
both-
They're clearly fighting.
It
What
looks
are you
more
on
like
about? They've both got
coronating
their
his
swords
heart.
out.
I think they're playing leapfrog.
Yeah, you could be
They're
right.
playing leapfrog.
Yeah,
Okay.
kind of a dangerous version of it, but yeah.
I've spotted on cover slingers when you've got a really good cover, people start coming up with pathetic excuses.
You got it.
They're playing.
But when
they're
it's a really
playing-
crap one, we do the same as well. So,
Yeah, it doesn't
you
matter
know,
for us, you know, I mean.
No, the crap one. You
I
just
don't know,
leave.
that's-
Is
the
that
crap one,
Gru or is that groan? Ugh. Who
Yeah.
did that?
There you go.
Definitely.
Yeah, that kind of does look like olive oil, doesn't it? Yeah.
Isn't that one of the mad artists that did that series?
Yeah.
Sergio Origanes.
Yeah.
All right. Now I'm not huge on the Gru fan art
No.
style.
You,
I've never
you and
read
me
any
both.
Gru, so who knows? Maybe I'd like it, but. And you know, he's short. He's got the really big stomach.
They are very cool comics. Very, very fun comics.
By the boobs. I mean, can you blame them? I was too. Yeah, I'm not big on that art style, but the sword fight looks pretty
You
good.
and me
though.
both, Matilda.
It does look like it's just he was about to attack, but then he's like, "No, I can't do it." And he lowered the sword, and she's
Yeah, he
turning
couldn't
around
do
to
it.
strike him. I will
Yeah,
give
he
this
wouldn't want to fight.
one an 8.
Very generous. Very generous.
Yeah, only thanks to the boobs.
Mark is like, what do I gotta do? You know.
What was the score there? Because it went all blinking
Well,
frozen.
you can go the Mr. Ray round that he did last round. That works.
What was the score on that one?
8.
8.
Okay, Ray, it's over to you, sir. If you finish your snacks.
No, I still got another bag of donuts.
Please don't start spanking your arm.
How do you stay so skinny?
That's true.
You don't know.
Matilda, I think you should forget
Metabolism.
about the comment. Just mark it down for having bloody metabolism that allows you to eat donuts like that. If
Are
I
you
was
going to
eating
show us
donuts
your
like he
comic
eats
or not,
donuts,
Ray?
I'll be ballooning like
An awesome sword fight. How about an awesome sword fight on top of a skull? This is
What's written on the back of that thing?
Sword of sorcery.
Yeah.
Yes, a skull.
All right, check out this
What the
dude
fuck
over
is she
here.
wearing?
He's
Who's that?
fighting him, and at the same time kicking this guy right in the face, and with his other arm is disarming his sword.
Where's Roger on that?
That's multitasking, baby.
Roger's right here. He's dead.
Fighting on top of the skull. What could be better? That skull does look pissed off.
I want to contest that cover. I want to contest that cover for trading standards, Matilda. The scripting rights, yeah. There's lots of swords on there. There's no sorcery. I think you should mark it down for not living up to the title.
Yeah,
Lots of
can't
swords.
find it anywhere.
I think this is sorcery, so I don't care.
Well, I don't know.
Well, you have one in your head, presumably, Scott.
Good one.
I would also hazard that sitting on top of a skull whilst fighting is not good. It's not a very good tactic. Standing on a slippery skull or sword fighting is just.
I disagree.
They have the advantage. They're up high.
Yeah, they have the height advantage.
Whenever Matilda does a sword fight, she does it on a skull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just close the brakes on my wheelchair. I take out my sword and I just sit. It's fantastic. I usually win just because people don't want to beat a cripple.
No, it's because you're an excellent swords fighter. That's why.
I need to call Red Sonja each time to rescue.
Now slash this comic with a 7, would you?
Now, first, keep in mind, Mr. Gray. Mr. Ray keeps pulling boxes all the time.
That's not all he pulls, I imagine. Yeah.
He eats a lot, but then he uses all that energy to drag the 50 boxes he pulled out from this so he's back in place.
Good point.
I went through about 50 boxes. You're right. You're right.
See? That's how he keeps the weight off. He constantly moves. All right, now on to this cover. They are fighting on a skull. Mm-hmm. Now, the scene's could have been a bit bigger, so we see the swords better. But other than that, fantastic.
I wish it was a bigger
Smashing. 10.
Oh,
thank you.
Matilda, not for Ray, man. Not for that lazy cover he just showed. Please read it.
That was slashing.
Fighting on top of a slippery
Slashing
skull is not good tactic.
Right.
It's my kind of tactic.
It doesn't matter what you show this week. You're getting 9 or 10, mate.
Yeah.
Hey, you got an 8 in the beginning.
True.
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay.
And he deserved every one.
That was a red herring, if ever I heard
that
one.
8 should have been his high water mark.
Yeah.
Today's competition. All right. Now we've got one of the best sword fights, certainly the best shown today, with Savage Sword of Conan issue number 68.
Oh, it's not bad.
Ooh.
She's giving him all he can handle with that.
She
sword
has
fight.
them crazy eyes.
Yeah, she does.
What
we call him Greyman eyes.
She got vibrating.
I think it's inbreeding.
I don't know about that, man.
Does she really stand a chance against Conan? Come on.
I don't know. We'll have to read it to find out.
I think she's wearing a vibrating bikini. And
I
that's why
think
she's got a
not.
weird face like that.
I think it's inbreeding, Mr. Gray.
I'm with
God,
Metarog. I don't think she's going to win.
Conan could beat her without the sword and blindfolded, even if she had that sword. You know that.
Don't listen to those chauvinists, Matilda. I'm all about woman power. And I think
it's nothing to do with a woman. It's just that she's much smaller than he is. If he was a guy, same thing.
All right, Mr. Bill, it has to make sense too.
If it don't make dollars,
I've not seen someone with a crazy look in their eye since Bill showed that comment.
I'm telling you, Mr. Gray, she's an inbred. That's why she looks like that.
Did you say
the
inbred?
body looks good. The face is unfortunate.
Did you say inbred?
No, inbred.
Oh, my mistake. I thought you said inbred.
But that is cool. I mean, yeah, he's likely going to beat her, but still, that's very sexy. And the Conan. So a 9.
All right.
Ard's great too.
Okay.
No,
Depends if that other woman grabs his leg. If that other woman grabs his leg, he might not be able to fight.
I think it would just kick her off.
Sorry. 1 second. I'm buying the Ray's on Amazon. I'm buying the Ray's diet. So
that'd be $10,000 and still be a bargain.
That'd be a lot of money, buddy.
I've got the long boxes, so I figure why not? You know. All right.
He's a lucky
That's
guy.
done. It's on its way. It'll be here on Monday. All right. So here.
Oh my God.
Here we have a pretty unique comic, I think.
Doubtful.
It is Stormy Tales of the Seas, Mutiny number 3 from 1955. And notice we have here, I think this is a privateer, and I think he has a rapier.
You need to buy the Ray ruler as well, Mr. Metarog.
Okay, gotcha.
Much
He got a rapier, and I think he's actually pierced this gentleman here, who has a, I think that's a scimitar or some kind of cutlass.
It's a cutlass.
Are you using a screwdriver?
And then back here we have a nice green-clad young lady who was unfortunately shackled to the bulkhead here.
There's the second bondage cover. One
And
more.
here we have Mutiny number 3.
Just like Roger, the show's privateers in public.
Yeah. That
That's
was
why
great,
he's
man.
banned from Walmart.
Rapier-like wit in full display there.
Yeah, rapier-like is the operative word. It was not rapier at all.
Hey,
I do love how Mr.
There's
Metarog just
no
points
one
at
more
her
rapier
top
than
and
you.
boob with the screwdriver.
Yep.
And this guy here's got some kind of dagger too, just in case this guy does not fall.
His micro dagger doesn't count.
Micro dagger. A deadly weapon, Matilda, let me tell you.
Rayman begs to differ with that. Matilda.
Roger,
Well,
what
that
happened
was
to that
fine.
guy's shirt? Why hasn't he got a shirt on? It's disturbing me.
I'm not complaining.
I didn't draw this cover, Mark.
And his
I just showed it.
covers.
It's funny though. He has like this bloody huge belt. Maybe that's why he doesn't need a shirt. He's got the
He's
belt.
just taking it off to please Matilda, that's all.
Probably.
I know. You see Mr. Metarog, he took the cover and he erased the shirt.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mutilate my comics that way, Matilda. You know that.
Oh, yes.
I know. It's just funny how he has just a huge belt on. It's like, I don't need a shirt. I got my belt. That still has a cool sword fight at sea between two pirates. I would give it a 9.
I gotta
Come on,
say, that's
Bill.
the best
Okay,
comic
and
Roger's shown
Hey.
in about 6 months.
Bill,
Love it,
you're
love
slacking
it,
off,
love it,
Bill.
love it, love it, love it.
You're slacking
Well, thank you,
off.
Bill. I don't even know what to say. I'm shocked.
okay.
Don't get used
Battle
to it.
axes.
Oh, I'm not. Trust me.
Are you gonna go,
Battle
Grayman?
axes. Battle axes number 1.
How you
When
doing,
men
Mike
were
Bell?
men and women killed them.
Oh, look at that! Oh, it's them. I know it's not the from that tale, right? The,
Battle axes.
Valkyries.
Blood.
Valkyries. I was thinking of the
There's certainly
Valkyries.
warrior women, but not Valkyries, no. But you can see the guy there's got a sword, so there's a fight going
That's a
on.
dude. He
I think
looks
the fight's
deranged.
over, mate. I think the
They're
fight's
fighting
over.
Now, these are all women. The battle axes are all women. The heroes are. No, you can see that guy is
so-
still up. That guy there, there's a guy behind them with a
Now
with
there's
a
still a
spear
sword
tip.
fight
That
going.
guy's being kicked over. He's not down on the ground. That guy there has got his sword and he's coming forward. I know what kind of
Okay.
fights you get into, Mark, but this fight is still current, mate.
Okay, hang on, Gray. You were criticising the previous comic for the title not reflecting what was on the cover. There are no axes in this cover.
Bunch of battle axes
That's the
fighting.
hill you
though,
want to
right?
die on. If that's the hill you want to die on, Mark, you go for it, mate.
No,
If that's
no,
the-
you-
if that's
you
the-
were
if
the-
wanna
you
use
were
one
the
of my
guy- you
failed
were-
arguments- If you want to use one of my failed arguments against me, then you go ahead, mate. If you can't recycle your own one, feel free. If you want, I can send you like a list of like arguments I've tried before. You can just like bring them out whenever you feel like it.
No,
But that one failed for me, so I don't know what it's going to work for you.
I study them on a weekly
Which one were you
basis.
talking about?
Yeah, I believe battle axe is a pejorative term for women who are not
misses,
Yeah.
who are not the most attractive or the most
You're potentially
going.
Using swords.
very dodgy ground there.
They're all using swords, and there's plenty of
Well,
blood.
look at it this way: someone would have wanted them for their fighting skills.
Where's the old battle axe at? She's in the kitchen, right? That's what they're doing.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's what they're doing there.
I don't use those pejorative terms myself because they're just they're not becoming. But
They're
that does
pejorative,
happen.
aren't they, Roger?
Well, they're insulting. Let's put it this way: it's hard for you to understand this, but they're insulting sometimes. You know?
I don't know what that means.
Oh, I know. You have no parameters when it comes to that. I know.
Those kind of sound like they're the wives of warriors, and they're there to avenge their husbands.
Well,
Except
no,
that one guy, unless that is a woman
These
too,
shield maidens are doing it for themselves.
was there to avenge his wife.
battle axe is kind of like, where's the old lady at? Where's the old battle axe at? But a little bit more insulting.
The old ball and chain.
Oh,
Yep.
The old ball and chain.
I would have liked to saw referred to me as the old battle axe on wheels.
She who must be obeyed.
Yeah, so I'm gonna tell my husband that he has to call me. All right, where were we? Okay, now, yeah, okay, there's that one guy standing about to fight the other one, and they are sword fighting, kind of.
Sort of.
There's not as much
Well,
sword fighting
there's
on
a
the
black-
cover, but
No.
that's a very cool cover.
Gray man's a pain in my axe, Matilda.
Well, that one,
That guy there's got a sword.
okay,
They are
yeah, I can
fighting.
see
They're
it.
both carrying swords. That's definitely
Hard
a
to
sword
tell.
fight.
But that's
I'm not
is
sure.
that a guy, the one with the braids? Is that a guy?
It might be. It's
The
so
ginger one?
confusing.
A woman. No, that's a woman. They're all
Oh,
the stars of the comic are all women.
that is a very unfortunate looking woman.
No doubt.
She's a bit of a berserker. She's a berserker.
Allegedly.
Yeah,
Be
she
like
did
Bill
not. She
first.
lost the genetic lottery.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, maybe she has a great personality.
It's just a
Maybe.
drawing. There, yes.
You know us women, we like to bitch.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna give that one an 8. That's
Very
cool.
fair.
It could have been more sword fighting.
Very fair.
Could there have been more sword
Could there
fighting?
be?
Well,
There
the fought someone with
jury.
a sword. That
could
one,
always be more, I
that
suppose.
one has a guy like holding him above her head.
Mm-hmm.
As a strong lady. Someone marry her. You won't need a nutcracker. She'll do it with her bare hands. Not the actual nuts.
We've already married nutcrackers. Too late for that one.
Well, that's on you.
Some
In-
of the
in the
lines
story,
of
a couple of
logic on
ladies
this
go
show
to
just
each other,
befuddle
and
me
they're
to
all-
no ends. But anyway,
Well, you still come back each time like a
Some of the women.
masochist.
in this
Well-
comic are
Yeah,
interested in the
exactly.
company of men.
Oh, Scott has voted for me. Yay.
I'm an eternal optimist.
Don't worry, we'll beat that out of you eventually. All
Oh,
right,
you're
one
a
vote
smart
for
man,
Mr.
Steve.
Bill.
You're a smart
One
man.
for Mr. Ray, one for Mr. Metarog, another one for Mr. Bill, one for Mr. Mark, another one for Mr. Metarog. So we have a tie between Mr. Bill and Mr. Metarog.
Oh my
Give it
god!
another few seconds. If no one else votes, you both get one. Oh, that's such a cute song, you Jimbo.
Can we get a new jury?
No. We're stuck with this one.
Oh.
What five-way tie? No, it's a two-way tie.
Well, an
All right,
honor to
one
tie
for
with
Mr.
that
Bill,
with that comic. That's for sure. That one's
one
amazing,
with
Roger.
one for Mr. Metarog.
Last round, and it's over to Mark for his last comic book.
Well, nobody's appreciated the best sword fight comic so far. So here we go. Red Sonja, she-devil with a sword.
Oh, we saw that cover, Mr. Bill. You showed it one time. I don't remember what the theme was.
Yeah, Mark probably saw that and whipped it out again.
I thought if Bill's shown
Yeah,
me.
copied you, Bill.
Mark scrolling through all the different cover slingers. Which are tens? Which are tens? Which are tens?
Yeah.
Shameful.
One of her opponents carrying a sword.
It's failed.
One of her
so
opponents
far.
is carrying a sword. I can't see another.
We've got very impressive armor.
Oh, look down there.
Spear.
Look at the eyes. Look at the eyes.
She is the sheep.
There's a spear.
Uh-huh.
Someone is fighting with a spear against her, but she seems to be going on with a sword.
Excuse me, that's not a spear. That's a katana. That's a type of sword, and there's another sword down there.
It's not. It's a spear. That's a spear.
No, a spear is.
That is a spear. That is not a katana.
A spear
No,
is
that's
not.
not a
You
spear.
reckon?
That's not a spear.
That's a spear to me.
Hey,
It's
look
got a
how
long
close
blade
he's
on the end
holding
of
it.
it.
You have to hold the
Right.
spear like right at
And
the
Trey
end.
is just going off on another his spurious arguments, which he's already admitted he
No,
does.
I don't think so.
Well, move your
I
finger.
don't
You're
believe
you're
so.
blocking
That
the
is a
wood.
spear.
It's a stick with a point
Yeah, that's
on it.
definitely a spear.
Nah, the way
Exactly.
you wouldn't hold the
Well said.
spear like right here
Well
at the pointy end. You'd have to hold it
And
like
also,
this.
there's another blade down there, which is a sword. So there you go.
Oh, okay.
All right. Okay, that might well be. That may be one in the background. That first one isn't.
What is it then? It's not a spear.
Spear. It's a
That's not a
two-handed
spear.
pike weapon.
But he
Definitely.
wouldn't hold
I
it.
recognize
It
it.
would be way more forward if it was a spear because they're usually very long.
It's very weird to have 2 points at the hilt, though. I mean, you
All right,
would stab your arm if you tried to thrust with it.
Look
It's
at the
a
handle.
sort of a
Look at the
sword.
handle of Red Sonja's sword.
Yes,
Look at the
Tim is
handle of Red-
correct. It is a
Look at the
pike.
Now,
handle of
there
Red
are
Sonja's
different
sword.
swords
See how
in
her
different
hand
cultures,
takes up
Mr.
both
Gray.
shields. Look at the weapon down there. That is definitely got a longer handle on it. It's because it's a pike weapon.
Tim is
But anyway,
correct.
it doesn't
Pike.
matter.
Okay, Greyman, tomorrow we'll have it when we're at London Comic Mart. We're going to do some research. And I will educate you the difference between a spear and a sword. Okay?
I know full well, mate, from my years of playing Dragon Warriors, that is definitely a spear weapon. That is a pike weapon. It's a two-handed
Oh,
weapon.
yeah.
From the way that his hand is on the handle. If it was a sword, his hand would be covering most of the handle. So
Well, I've got
that's
a
my
backup.
take on it.
I've got
Anyway.
a backup sword down there anyway.
Backup
That
sword.
may be a
Backup
sword.
sword.
What you can see of it, it could be a sword. It may be a sword. Anyway, Matilda, let's just have your score. It doesn't matter what I think; it's what Matilda thinks.
Well, it still does kind of look like a sword. If it's a spear, it must not be a very long one because he would not be able to hold the edge like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I suppose.
two-handed weapon,
Although,
spears, Matilda.
like katanas don't have like anything here really, so could be.
Mark's got experience holding short swords, I can assure you.
I'll take your word for
Very
it.
true, Bill. Very true. I should know.
All right, but still, back to this.
Yep.
We will count it. There's not this small sword there. I mean, there's Red Sonja with her sword.
Mm-hmm.
So I will give it an 8.
Very fair.
Goodness me.
Okie dokie. I know,
What
goodness
size?
me, I can't believe you got as high as that.
Hi, Bill.
Shocking. All right,
Hi,
for a
Bill.
pike fight, who knew there was a pike fight going on?
How's it going, Bill?
How you doing, Ray?
I'm doing all right. Hey,
Show us the box of donuts.
little packages. There's 3 in a pack.
Yeah. Big things come in little
Oh.
packages, I hear, Ray.
Hey, I even brought in case they run out of donuts.
Wow. Are you going to show a comic, Ray? What's going on over here?
Hey,
Yes,
have I
mate.
shown a Conan book yet?
Yes.
No.
No?
No.
Conan.
I know you showed a call book.
Yeah, he didn't show a Conan.
Now
book.
that is a sword. Holy shit.
That's
Yeah,
a
never heard
big
that before.
sword. Only for
Holy
Italians
shit.
only.
Giant.
It's like he took the fire giant and upgraded it by 3.
I went to Italy, Ray. I didn't see anybody with a sword like that.
Yeah.
Well, I imagine they lived in reality.
They do have machine guns in front of banks, though.
That's all.
That's my
Everyone's
godfather.
very
over
Solid
there.
gun. How is Conan's sword not broken?
I know, huh?
Very
Fucking
unrealistic.
hell.
Artistic license,
I
Matilda.
can't stand unrealistic Conan images like that.
Really,
Yeah.
Mr. Bill?
There's nothing
really?
worse than sword envy. Conan suffering from sword envy on that cover.
I gotta say, this was a dick measuring contest. Red guy wins. No doubt. Wins. First place.
You don't want to be standing next to him with the urinal, that's for sure.
Holy shit. That gets in you, you're done. You're dead.
Conan will
What do you
parry
think of
that
Ray's
blow,
sword?
and he'll get him.
I mean, holy shit, he's fighting this huge dude with this huge sword. This is even better than the fire dude.
Anyway, that's
Holy
not a
shit.
sword. That's not a sword. It's a girder.
What?
Yeah.
A girder.
It's a girder.
Exactly.
Well, it's so big, isn't it? You don't get swords that big. It's not
Notice how
really...
you
Well, it's big for Conan, but that guy's normal sized.
Well, he's
It's
going
like
to get his
Conan was
Achilles
fighting
tendon.
a mouse.
He's going to
with
get
a
his
sword.
Achilles tendon.
Like mouse
Matilda.
guard. Then
He's
for
gonna
for
fight.
him, for them, that would be a giant sword.
10.
Yeah, 10.
Oh,
Thank you, my dear. Thank you.
Listen,
Thank you.
never let it be said that
Thank you.
Matilda's not swayed by a big sword. Let it not be said. You know, it's not the size of the sword in this battle that counts for Matilda.
Yeah. I've lost
Yeah,
this because
you
my
need to
sword
have a
isn't
big
big enough.
sword. I'm not that
He likes
fussed
a
about
big
your
one.
personality.
You don't want to see a little bit of a sword. You want to see full swords only.
all right. We've got the best cover of today with issue number 4 of Piracy.
Ah.
Ooh.
I mean, to be fair, I'm already in a wheelchair, so being tired after a big sword wouldn't even be weird.
That's nice.
Yeah.
And we've
Ooh,
got the
I think you already showed that one, didn't you, Mr. Bill?
I showed a different issue of
A
Piracy.
while ago, I think.
Yeah,
I
different
believe
one.
we've seen this one. Someone else maybe
Okay.
showed it.
I may have shown
You
it
hear
in the
any
hall.
rustling of bags? Those aren't rats. It's Mr. Ray.
I think Bill should be hoisted from the highest yard arm for showing that cover personally, or made to walk the plank.
Hey,
Yeah,
they're
it's a good
not
point.
shirtless. That's
Comic
already a
about
point
downloading
off.
movies.
Yeah, so Bill,
What is it about downloading and sharing illegal copies of
That's
movies that
suffering
makes them have
from
to
being
fight
a
with
good-
swords? I don't get it.
Piracy.
That's suffering from being a really good sword fight cover like mine, so you won't get many points for it. No Tory votes.
You've not shown any good comics, Mark. Come on now.
If Rayman doesn't stop eating, this guy's going to pay him a visit.
Yes.
Mm.
He's coming after you,
Well,
Rayman.
what the-
Charles Atlas.
Oh, man. Okay.
Ah, Mr. Kyle. Jeanette's not here.
Okey-dokey.
Oh, Mr. Werewolf must be still moving.
Yeah.
I wish he was here. Someone to tell me his pie is burning. I missed that. I look forward to it all week.
True.
Yeah. I hope he doesn't. I hope he doesn't have an actual like nice oven, or else that would ruin that part of the show. You know.
Isn't he moving?
Yeah, I need to tell him to buy a crappy
Yeah,
oven.
it's got to be one of
Yeah.
those old gas ovens. You know.
Yeah.
All right, though,
I
that was
have to
a
message you,
nice sword
Matilda, and
fight
say
too.
that.
I am disappointed no one's shirtless, but hey, they're like up there, right, with the poles and everything.
Exactly. It's cold.
So one of them could fall into sea.
Mm-hmm.
But it kind of bothers me. It's cut like that. I'm gonna give it an 8.
All right.
Ugh. Oh, sorry.
Told you, Bill. Told you, Bill.
Good one, Roger. That was good.
Sorry. It's you know
It's reflexive,
His
isn't it?
mind.
it's a reflex at this point. You know.
Ugh.
All right. So we've had I think Mark showed Conan versus Red Sonja previously on a
Mhm.
cover, but here
Oh,
they're
look at
actually
his mother-in-law.
Okay. But here they're actually fighting together on Conan number 24,
Ooh.
the first cover appearance of Sonya before she went bikini.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's not as good.
notice
Bikini.
they both have there's little blood there on his thigh there, Matilda, for you. And Matilda, Red Sonja not only has a sword, she has a little dagger backup. And Conan has a little mace backup there. And you see the carnage down here of the bodies they're actually standing on from the previous assault.
I I can see why she went to a bikini. Can you imagine moving your arms in that armor?
Terrible, isn't it?
That would be difficult.
You know, Roger and his feet.
that's why she
Bikini allows
abandoned it.
more movement.
She seems
wish
to be
it were
doing
Mace
okay
cover.
here on this cover because all those guys on her side are down.
Yeah, well, it doesn't please me. I need to see boobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Not a
but
good
seriously, I'd imagine that would be a bit stiff in that shirt because it's made out of armor, right?
This is,
Out of
this is
metal.
not boob week, though, right? This is
I
sword
imagine
week,
if she
right?
had the new
It is
costume,
always boob week for me.
if she had the new costume, there'd be a lot more people that were a bit stiff, Matilda.
You know, Roger, you
It's
never
not
know why
like
these
Roger not
things.
to show a comic with boobs on it. I've got to say.
Yeah. I showed a boob cover, and all I got a discussion about was whether it was a spear or a sword.
Right. It's
True.
Nobody was discussing the boob.
I
No,
know
but
my ancient
Mr. Mark, I
weaponry.
assure
I've
you I
seen Red
noticed
Sonja half
them.
naked a million times. I know a spear from a sword. I can tell a spear from a sword any day.
That's like a line
This
swap.
this show should be called the Nitpicker's Guide to Covers.
That's
Honestly,
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But cover slinger sounds better.
True.
it's a
And
mouthful.
short.
That's true. It's a mouthful. That's
And
true.
shorter.
I'm leaving that alone, Roger. It's too easy.
And it involves Bob.
Yeah.
All right, on to this one. Now we have two warriors fighting. We have Red
Yeah.
Sonja. She could have had her costume, but it is her first appearance, so we'll forgive it.
Yeah, they got better.
And she still looks cool.
Sort of.
I love how they're both fighting. Yeah, there's definitely plenty of swords there.
Not many. Not many.
No, I am still a bit disappointed in lack of boobs, so I'll give it a 9.
More than it deserves, I can assure you.
And it's not as big of a sword as Mr. A's.
All right, Matilda, on that
I didn't get a point for boobs.
on that piracy cover, you on that piracy cover, you was upset that no one was shirtless. So I've got Aquaman shirtless here, fighting against skeleton pirates in the rigging
Very
of
good,
a pirate
Mr.
ship.
Gray. Very good.
There you go, shirtless Aquaman as well.
Oh, he's got the beard. Okay, we're good.
Looking like a young Rayman. Before he
Actually, yeah, kind of.
That's
Back in the
pre-donut
day.
Rayman there.
Yeah,
Back
yeah,
when he
you
was
gotta-
young.
Only if he
about
was ever a wrestler. Only if.
45 years ago.
Oh,
this
wait
is
a minute.
State wrestling
Yeah,
champion. This is state wrestling champion Rayman.
yeah.
This was the Aquaman with the long hair. I would have been even more pleased.
It was a long time ago.
So that was before Rayman bulked up. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's when he ate meat instead of donuts.
On the basis of
And cheesy puffs. Yeah,
on the basis of nitpicking, those skeletons are not holding swords. They're holding
Go for it.
spectral. They're holding spectral projections.
Daggers. Those are daggers.
No, those are swords.
Yeah,
You
they're-
sure?
they
We're
are.
looking swords, but swords.
Well, yeah, but they're spectral projections.
True.
So if my one that was slightly not like
I
a
don't think
sword
they
was
are.
not
I don't know, but there might be a
Yeah, good points,
It's
Mr.
already
Mark.
as far
But
as I
you
know,
see,
yeah, yeah.
but the
I
shirtless
think so.
Aquaman is making it hard for me to agree with.
Yeah, hard water daggers.
Swords, if
Hard
so.
water
I've never
daggers.
seen one like that.
Oh,
I highly
I
doubt
think
the
Mark
spectral
might be
projection.
needling Grayman a little bit here.
Well,
Looking
you
at
might have
hard
to
water
borrow
daggers,
Mr.
Scott,
Metarog's
isn't it?
well,
screwdriver for that.
he's had it in for me all evening.
Hasn't he,
Infamy,
though?
infamy.
Here you go, Gray. There you go.
It's shameless. Yeah, exactly. Get him. Get him.
Glasses.
Okay.
It's not as impressive
Are they
as
glasses
the
or what
sword.
is it? I can't
Yeah,
see what-
glasses.
Not glasses.
Okay, yeah, no, I've not actually got to a bit where they're actually on there, but they're on the cover anyway.
Well, all that matters to us is what's
They
on the
could be
cover.
energy swords. Look like energy swords.
Well, they look like swords, at least. We can definitely
Sort
say
of.
those are swords.
Big
And
dagger.
Aquaman has a very big sword.
Mark,
Not as impressive as
you know
Mr.
he
Mace,
was.
though. Nothing will top that.
No.
Nothing will top that cover.
Uh-uh.
But still, it is very impressive. That is a hot Aquaman. 9.
Ugh.
Oh,
Is that the German for no? Is that what you're
There
saying?
you go. Mhm. Okay, jury, for the last time on this week's show,
I
may
deem
we
that
get your
Mr.
votes,
Ray Cover
please.
to be the
Don't
most
vote
impressive of
ears.
this show. That is a big sword.
Thank
I
you.
didn't know the size of the
If you
sword was
vote for Ray's big
Matilda, it's
was
not
the selling
poison.
point. But
Nobody
Just
told you
All
that.
think of
right, we got one vote for
if you
Mr.
vote for Ray's
Metarog,
big sword.
one for Mr. Ray, another one for Mr. Ray, one for Mr. Gray, another one for Mr. Metarog,
oh, thank
3
you, Tim.
for Mr. Ray.
I was wrong all the time. It is size that matters.
Apparently,
I like your
I don't think the
personality.
jury would go
Mr.
for
I
big
was going to show this one with the big sword too, but
No, you got
who
it
knew?
wrong.
You know,
Too late.
Clearly, it was a
All
big.
right, looks like Mr. Ray takes it. He's got 3.
Boo.
1,
Yay.
2, yeah, 3.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Ray.
What
it is.
secrets the jury? Who knew what the psyche of the jury would go for? You know, it's just a natural inclination to. I'm kind of
They
shocked.
like big swords like
there you
me.
go. If the jury all prefer big swords over Red Sonja, you know there's something to say about that, really, isn't there? Come
Yeah,
on now.
exactly. I
Anyway,
think I
whatever.
picked the wrong
he's a
jury.
backup, but not a big enough sword apparently.
You've gone for the wrong audience.
Once
It's
again, a
on the
nice
wrong
cover, not a
There's
big enough
nothing wrong with
sword.
that. Everyone's
You
got
know,
one.
And look, I had a lovely a big Brave and the Bold sword cover.
Jeez.
I had so many sword
Ah.
That was
covers.
a bad
Oh. Oh yeah, I got that one too.
Not a
Mark.
bad one.
Yep, that was one of my backups. Yep.
Yeah, nice one.
Yep.
Avengers.
Al Sagoff.
And the other one I got is the one before you showed,
yes.
which is actually the first Red Sonja.
Right. Yeah. I just thought
Man-Wolf.
I thought the 24 had more swords in it, so I
It
chose
did,
that
but
one.
they weren't really fighting, so I turned that one down.
Here you go.
Yeah, it was kind of like the aftermath of the fight there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had literally half an hour to pick my comic books out before I got home from Lisa's. I go and meet my dad down the pub. So I literally had half an hour. So luckily, these comics, I had them all like planned out before what I had to grab, and it was like quite close. So I was able to grab some comics. So that's cool. I got enough to meet the theme anyway. Anyone got any streams or anything they want to announce or videos?
I'm going to do.
Mark.
Yeah,
Splat
so
doing a 50% now.
So Greyman,
Mark, do you have anything going on?
I'm at the London Comic Mart tomorrow. I'm going to do a video of it.
Oh, great.
So it will feature my assistant. And it will
Mr.
show us
Gray?
arguing. It will show us arguing. Most of the day we spent arguing about what is a spear. Sword.
Yeah.
Well, I look forward to seeing that.
Yeah, me too.
And yeah, so we're going to the London Comic Mart tomorrow.
We'll be discussing ancient armaments on Mark's video.
Awesome.
When is a sword a spear? When is a sword not a sword?
So I will try
Anyone
and
else got
edit
anything
that.
they want to mention? Oh, by the way, Tuesday.
You do. Are you
I won't be
doing
able to do
what's
it
in a box
this
Tuesday?
Tuesday. 'Cause
You're not doing
no,
it.
I can't do it Tuesday because I'm at Lisa's. No, because I'm looking after Lisa while she's getting over her chemo. Apparently, there's some knockoff show called Questa La Boxo or something like that. I can't remember what it's called. What is it?
Yeah.
Something like that. I can't remember what it's
Roger,
called.
you
It's a
gonna do
knockoff.
that again? Or,
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, we can do it.
I'll
Told
be
my
going to
idea
the
of
flea
run with it.
market
They might do
tomorrow.
All right.
Go. They might
It
do a
sounds
show.
better. Questa La Boxo. I like that. I think we need,
Yeah.
we need to
I
read
mean, what's
that.
going to be an Italian?
I
What-
invited you, Mark, in case you were interested.
Wait.
but-
Oh yeah, I might be.
Okay, all right. I don't invite Bill because I think he's working. I don't want to like
Yeah,
distract
Questa
him.
La-
You know?
That's true. I am. All next week
All you got to know is
on
that
Comic
all the J's
Mag Musings
and
channel
all the H's are pronounced wrong.
will be
That's what you gotta
Hawaii
remember.
week.
Ooh,
That's fine. Hawaii week,
Wow.
just like Shark Week, but no sharks.
Oh, so you'll be showing Hawaiian comics?
No.
We'll have to wait and see. It's a mystery.
Interesting.
King Shark.
What did you do?
Okay.
An unboxing on top of
Sharknado.
On top of a shark. Now that would be a video that gets millions of views. Unboxing on top of a shark.
I'm doing an unboxing on skis, and I jump over a shark while I'm doing the
Okay.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, that's
a good way to die.
that'll get you monetized in about an hour.
Yeah.
The best bit will be waiting for it to all go wrong.
Especially if you get eaten by the shark.
That'll be my last video, Mark.
But what a way to go.
Yeah, what a way to go that would be. Your sons can say, my dad did an unboxing of a shark.
Never, Jackson,
And
never.
then he died.
The next video will be Mrs. Musings selling comics.
Exactly. There'll be an abrupt camera shift.
Jumping ship was a bad thing.
What you don't know, what you won't see in the video is Mrs. Musings putting chum in the water before Bill gets to it. So all the sharks are all like, ready.
Just to attract them all.
She'll spill blood inside.
Love it.
Oh, God.
Exactly.
I have a comic haul tomorrow, a short one. Got a couple of comics. Got some Hellboy today. In the haul too.
Braggart.
I do need to. I'm supposed to get more Hellboys. There's a new miniseries coming out. Hopefully not drawn by the same dude who draws Miss Tuesdale and the Fall of Hyperborea.
Hopefully you can get one or two covers from Mignola in there.
Indeed.
Donnie's calling your Weird War Tales collection there, Bill. So remember to
I
put
have
that on
another
the wall,
video out next week as well. It's about
Rayman wants your clown penis cover, if that's okay.
I didn't hear him.
Clown penis cover. All right, then that's about it. Anyone else has something to share?
Well, Ray and I'll probably do something on Tuesday since Gray Man's not doing it. So the rip-off show will be on Tuesday at 5:30.
I prefer to call it a homage, Roger. You know, when you see
homage is right. I call it a filling in the gap because since you're not having it, we got the audience has to be entertained that during that time period.
Oh wait, is it going to be on Mr. Gray's channel?
Yeah, the huge
I'll do it on my channel.
The huge audience for Open What's in My Box can go Cuesta del whatever it box.
Why cómico está mi caja?
You should call it What's in My Fish Taco.
Does anyone know if Scott is making videos yet? Because he's got 59 new comics. He needs to make a video of it. So
no, he did. He made a video. Yeah.
Okay, I'll have to see if I can find it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, check that out as well. All
the
right,
audience a little bit
because we're almost 2 hours in.
Okay, go.
You tell him, Matilda.
Go.
And that's how he stays so slim, Jackson. A little bit of the nose candy.
Yeah.
Okay, come on, let's go, because I have to visit the Louvre.
Go for
If it's not Gray Man, it's you.
I'll like Mr. Metarog. I'm just not going to disappear in a second.
You're going to France?
No.
Yeah, exactly.
You're going to visit the Louvre?
The Louvre, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, the Louvre. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, where all the kings used to piss.
Yeah. This Italian mobster named Lou, I think.
I have this guy named Bill next to me that it's resonating in my head. I can't hear right.
I should resonate, yeah.
All right. We have a tie this week, so let's get started. Fourth place this week with 43 points are Mr. Bill and Mr. Mark.
Well, great company. I'm with great company.
Oh, well, I'm feeling better now
It's
because
always a pleasure to tie with Mark.
I'm with King Bill.
A true gentleman in our community.
After he showed that spear cover and got points for it, man, you should be annoyed about that. I'd riot if I was you. Shocking.
All right. Third place this week with 45 points is Mr. Gray.
Gray amazing.
Gray stitch up.
I'd like to thank the Academy.
All right. The second place this week with 48 points is Mr. Metarog.
Who won the winner this week?
With with 57 points.
Whoa, I
It's
said.
Mr. Ray.
He wasn't firing blanks after all. Oh man,
No.
I thought he was.
It's purely because he showed he had a big pink weapon at the
Big
start of the
hill.
stone.
Exactly.
I got my big gun.
Get him, Roger. Get
It
him.
was the size of the sword in the fight, not the size of the fight in the sword or something like that. I don't bloody know what the phrase is.
That is
But anyway, Greyman, old bean, would
Okay,
you like to add to the wheel?
let's do it. If you're talking about sizes, we'll go. What's between the legs?
Wow.
Between
Okay.
the legs.
I look forward to that
What?
week.
Between the legs.
What is between the legs?
There are a lot of covers
What he
where
means by that is like,
they're standing in
Yeah.
front of the cover and you can
Yes,
see
right.
through the bottom.
Yeah, that actually could be a cool theme.
Or it could be something held
Yeah.
between legs. Could
you could be saying, who
go
knows?
different. Yeah.
I don't know.
Works for
The
me.
winner is going to be the person with the biggest sword again.
Mm.
Well, a big sword is
Probably.
is
Here
a
we go.
novelty.
With the spin.
All right.
First spin is the win, guys.
All right.
Oh, it's Judge's choice. Judge's
Oh.
choice.
Ooh.
Matilda.
Oh,
All
I get
eyes
to
on you,
choose.
Matilda. What do you want us to do?
And yeah. I don't know.
You
I
can choose one of
gotta-
the ones that's already on the wheel if you want.
Oh, can I? Then I want what's between the legs.
Yeah. why not?
There you go.
Oh, boy.
Oh, dearie me.
That
Trust
was easy.
Matilda. Trust Matilda. All right, so between
Unfortunately, I won't be here
We
next
all know
Saturday.
what's
I'll be out of
between the
town, but I have some great covers for that too, so I'm bummed.
Send him to me, Roger.
Share them on Instagram when you get a
Bill-
chance, Mr. Metarog. I'd like
All right.
to
Yeah,
see.
no.
Will do.
Feel free. Just inbox me the good covers, Roger, so I haven't got to look too hard. If you just inbox me the ones you would have chosen to save me a job,
Don't do
Then
that,
that'd be-
Roger. Let him do his own
I'll do
work.
it after the fact. Don't worry.
Yes.
All right, I need to think. Oh,
That's no
actually, I can
easy.
take a cover that someone's standing and see what's between the legs in the comic. That'll work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
or you can
I
just,
look forward to
you can
next
just get a
week.
picture of Bill's legs like that with a void in the middle there, like that. Between the legs, like something like a black hole. Or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for coming, everybody. It's
Bye,
been
everyone.
real.
Have a great
It's been an
weekend.
event.
Bye, everybody. Take care.
Just remember, guys. Just remember, never take a spear to a sword fight.
Get out of here, Mark.
Bye.
Oh.